So, hopefully, we feeling more comfortable identifying, well, not identifying values that satisfy the constraints. We haven't gotten to all of them, but we finding values that satisfy the constraints?
Yeah.
The too big, the not too big, the just right? We are going to get to that tomorrow. You're just not quite there yet. It happens in number 6 or 7. Hopefully, I think all the groups have started to see the boundary line in there, right? The boundary line were all the points that were too big, not too big, or just right.
Just right.
Just right. The lines were just right. All right, here's your homework. Ready numbers 2 and 5, set number 7, and go number 11.
5, set 7, and go 11.
Okay. Go number 11. Please notice that's an inequality that we did in Unit 4. You should be comfortable with that. Numbers 2 and 5 are identical to the homework last night. But I want to talk about number 7 briefly. Okay? Now, yep. Now I want to point this out. Number 7, your homework tonight, I believe says y is less than or equal to 3x plus 4. This should remind us of the equation of a line, specifically which equation of a line? Y equals mx plus b, right? See how we have a slope and we have a y-intercept there?
Yep.
So you should be able to graph the line associated with this pretty easily, but I want to use number 10 to help us understand this a little bit better. First things first, we're graphing an inequality. The first thing that you're going to want to do is graph the line for the equation. I would go ahead and make this note to yourself. I'm going to talk through some of these important elements, but if I'm going to graph this inequality, one, graph a line for the equation. So that's just y equals negative 6. Now, you're probably used to y equals mx plus b, so y equals negative 6 is a little different, but if it's y equals negative 6, do I want to look at the x-axis or the y-axis?
Why?
For y equals negative 6?
Why?
It's not a trick question, right? It's literally y equals negative 6. Where should I go on the y-axis?
In the middle.
Not just in the middle.
Oh, negative 6.
Negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to notice, looking at that point is 0, negative 6. And I'm only looking at the y. So is negative 6 equal to negative 6?
Yep.
So that point makes this equation true. That's a solution. Now notice if I come out to here, to that point, that's the point 5, negative 6. Is the y value still negative 6?
Yes.
So will that point make the equation true? I could even come all the way over to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's negative 9, negative 6. Does that point also make the equation true? So notice, what shape have I now created? A line, right? There is the line for y equals negative 6. Again, I'm just finding solutions. What makes the equation true? Okay? And I'm trying to get to do this for the inequality. If I am saying y is greater than or equal to negative 6, do you think that would be above the line or below the line?
Above.
Okay, so Kelsey thinks above. Devin, you were thinking below? So let's test that. So if I test this point right here, negative 2 comma negative 7. Notice again, it's only the y value. Is negative 7 greater than or equal to negative 6?
Right.
So we want to remember, greater than means it's to the right, doesn't it? Negative 2, negative 4, negative 6.
No, negative 6 is greater.
Negative 6 is greater. Notice this is negative 7 right there?
Yeah.
So does this point make the inequality true? No. So do I want to shade there?
No.
No. Notice, let's check this point. That'd be the point 2, 0. Is 0, the y value, greater than or equal to negative 6? Does that point make the inequality true?
Yes.
That's the solution. Let's check this point here. Negative 4, comma, negative 2. Looking at the y, that's all I have, is negative 2 greater than or equal to negative 6. Notice these points that are above the line are making the inequality true. With the number line, we just shaded one direction, but here, what do I need to do to indicate every point that makes the inequality true?
Shade it all.
I need to shade a lot, right? See how all of these things, everything above it would make the inequality true?
Yeah.
And that's how I would shade it. I wouldn't literally shade everything. I would just do some lines in there to show, because that's a lot of shading, right? So find points that make the inequality true. Three, shade those points. Or shade that region, I guess. Alright, so hopefully that will help you on that one problem for your homework. Again though, I just need you to attempt it. Tonight's a learning opportunity, so if you make mistakes, that's okay. Alright, so you can, I would recommend starting on your homework at this point, but it's free country. Yeah, I'm coming, Kelsey.
You forgot about me.
I did not. Hashtag never forget.